Okay, I wanted to show you some of the hooks I used for the pegboard. This is a second part of my original pegboard video. I've been buying these magnetic holders from Harbor Freight. I got 4 of them or 5 of them now. They were really cheap, like $1, because you just had to buy something and had a coupon. And I've been putting my odd screwdrivers on them instead of using the hooks for the smaller ones, because I can fit a lot more in a smaller space with those magnetic strips. I also did the same magnetic strips for a lot of my pliers, because if you put those on pegboard hooks, they would take up a lot more room, and by doing this I can hook them up a lot quicker and use a lot less space. So I have that. I added my jigsaw and some wire, and that's like a power stapler, and here's some more items. In my drill, I can put 2 drills on one hook, which is really nice. I put a lot of clamps and stuff on the board, and a box of rivets and sanders of all kinds, and some drills, and even a ruler, and there's the metal boxes that I really like, because I can put the really small stuff in there that I don't have room for. And I had some items with some screws and stuff. I already had a package that I could hook up, and I hooked those up. This is one thing I didn't know I was going to do originally. I got one big hook that sticks out about, I don't know, 8 inches, 6 inches, and I hooked all my my wrenches to it. I have a lot of wrenches, and this isn't all of them, but these are the ones I probably use most. And I don't want to spread them out on the board and use up a lot of space. It's like, I'm not here to make it look pretty. I just want to be accessible to what I have, and I can see what I have right away. So I didn't make it really pretty and stretch out and put these wrenches all over the board. I just have it on one hook, and I put them all on one hook. I have my wire brush there, and wire cutters and hammers. I have the this hammer, the rubberized, and then like a really heavy duty hammer, and a bunch of regular hammers and such. Here's another one, another magnetic strip that I can put some odd items on and take less space up than normal pegs would. And I use some L brackets there to hold some of the bigger sockets. Stapler, some saws, more clamps and saws and big sockets. And here's another one with some really odd tools, like a riveter and wire cutters and all kinds of weird stuff that normally I wouldn't want to hook up on individual pegs. Here's some more stuff, clamps and cutters. Basically, I got a lot of the pegboard hooks and stuff from Ollie's. If you have an Ollie's near you, go look at them. They have some really good stuff, really cheap. And I got some of the other stuff on the internet. So that's what I have right now. Now I have this other magnetic strip, and I'm looking for a place to put it on my pegboard. What I want to do is put like jigsaw blades on there and small items that are metallic, instead of having to go through a box or something to get my jigsaw blades. I could put them in these bins, but these bins are starting to get full really quick. I might be able to fit them in there, but I'd rather have something I can access quicker. So I'm going to have to figure out a way where I'm going to put that next magnetic strip. In a couple of days, I'm going to be putting the electric on the bottom, and I'll make a little video of that. That'd be really handy when I have to plug in tools. I do have the charger up there in one of the things, but I want a whole strip of power on the bottom so I can work on my bench. And I'm going to be putting a lot of little things on this magnetic strip, so when I get the power on, I'll probably have that placed somewhere on this pegboard. But real estate is starting to get a little tight right now. I may have some space here by the screwdrivers, maybe move them up and then make a little strip there. But I think I'm pretty much complete after that. I won't have any space. And I have that light up there, and I'm thinking about replacing it with an LED, because that thing is halogen and it's really hot. It works really well with the remote, but I'm going to definitely replace that. So doing really well, and I can find all my tools.